Hey, I am playing Blacklight Retribution. This is actually one of my favorite free games on the PS4. You know, it's a nice first-person shooter, and I think it looks so cool. I love all the maps. The maps are just so badass. This is one of my favorite maps. I haven't played this game in quite a long time, so I suffer from noobness. But this is a great game. You know, it's free, so check it out. Yeah, so it's just you know, the FPS. That's my genre, that's my forte, so you know, I really like this game. And I like shooting things, so you know. And it's got great customization, which is always cool. I just got I bought my characters too, because I think it's really cool. But you know, you can have like a really cool skin and not pay anything for it. So yeah. Oh, I'm getting disconnected, unfortunately. But hopefully not. I will get kicked out. Okay, I'm back in the game. Time to kill some noobs. I'm the noob hunter. No, I'm the noob. Yeah, I'm playing deathmatch. This is the mode I like to play because I like to just shoot enemies. I don't like to do all this, you know, sort of extra stuff like capture the flag and stuff. I like to just get in there and neutralize enemies. So I'm just playing deathmatch, and I'm not even playing team deathmatch. I'm playing a game mode where we all hate each other. No teams, you know, none of that crap. Just shoot anyone you see mode, which is fun. Whenever I get a first-person shooter and you know I get into its multiplayer, this is the mode I always play because it's just fun. You don't have to think, is that an ally or an enemy? No, everyone's an enemy. But it makes it harder. It makes it very hard to get into first place because you're against many other characters, you know. So yeah, but I can do it. Yeah, my favorite game mode because I like simplistic game modes. Even though Killzone 2 was like my favorite thing, I was really upset that it didn't have just like a deathmatch. Like, you know, it had team, you know, deathmatch, but it didn't have, you know, solo, which was sad. But a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people like, you know, team games, but that's not me. I like, you know, just target games. I am now a high threat. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, this game's unbelievable for a free game. Like, look at it. It's gorgeous. And look at all the detail. Like, unbelievable. I really like this game. Yeah, beautiful. And it, you know, most of the maps carry the same theme, but like obviously they're different. They're quite different from each other. Yeah. I had this game for a very long time, and I haven't played it for a long time, but I'm gonna definitely play it more often and definitely get into it. Ooh, and I died. Yeah, I love it when you die. Like, you die so epically. It shows you dying in slow motion, which is really cool. Let's just shoot this enemy. I've just actually got the default weapon. I just find this weapon easy to use. And it, you know, it's quite forgiving. Because if you make a mistake in aiming, you could still get the kill, which is nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's just random spawning, you know, so you got to be aware of that. So you might be, you know, already next to an enemy. And it's very likely in this sort of game mode because everyone's your enemy, so you know you might spawn right in front of an enemy. So you better get your finger on that trigger if you want to play this game mode, and especially if there are a lot of players, because you're gonna probably have to shoot somebody to survive. Ooh, ooh! Oh, finally! I am now the warlord. Cool. Ooh. I could obviously take advantage of different abilities, but I don't like to do that because while you're using them, somebody could easily come and shoot you. So I would rather, you know, spend my time concentrating on, you know, shooting an enemy and surviving. So, yeah. I guess I'm quite simplistic when it comes to games like this, because I can play this game mode for hours, but then, you know, more complicated game modes like Capture the Flag or King of the Hill or stuff like that, I find boring. So I'm quite the opposite compared to other gamers. Some gamers find this game mode extremely boring and unchallenging, but I find this game, like, you know, it's like kind of hunting and getting hunted. Like, I find it the most exciting game mode. I find that an objective really annoying, and I find an objective just getting in the way of my fun. You know, I don't find, you know, having to do things like that very enjoyable. I just like to, you know, have pure, you know, shooting. Ooh, I died. That's not good for me. But I can respawn, so. Hopefully, I think I am the warlord. So the warlord is the person with the most kills. So yeah, it's simplistic as that. Ooh. The range of this weapon isn't that great, but you can get someone from a far distance if you've got skill, which I seem to have lacked there at this point in time. And where this weapon shines is shooting people at close range, because, you know, it's just very, you can just burst fire. You don't need to look through the sight. Ooh, let's find some enemies. Ooh. Yeah, the only bad thing about this sort of game mode is sometimes, you know, there's no certain location that the enemy will be in, because obviously if you've got an objective, you're going to have to, you know, go to a, the enemy's going to be where the objective is. And with this, the enemies can be scattered anyway, because there's no certain place for the enemy to go. So, ooh. Oh, I loved how I died, just standing straight. That's quite hilarious, actually. So yeah, so that's the only bad thing with this game. Or sometimes, if there are not enough players in a game, you can just be like wandering around, searching for people to shoot. And then with an objective, you just go to where the objective is. And you hopefully do the objective. Anyway, I won. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Bye bye. That's my character looking badass, obviously. Yeah, I got the pumpkin one for free, or for Halloween or whatever. It's quite cool. Anyway, bye bye.